Hello, everybody. This is Gary Kay, and you're watching a special video edition of my Rants and Raves podcast. I'm excited to be joined with Michael Lisi, who is the regional sales manager for WolfVision. Hey, Michael, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for joining me. Just should mention also that all of our podcasts are podcasted using Tascam gear. We love Tascam. We've used them for 3 years, and it sounds great because of Tascam. WolfVision is going to be in the North Hall this time in booth 1506. And you were one of the first companies that launched AV over IP products, or AV over IT, whatever you want to call it, products. The first product I saw that was sort of like a AV and network appliance in one.
That's right. That's right. It's interesting. We actually, in 2007, we started embedding video encoding and even our camera products back in the day. So we've really been in the space a long time.
Yeah, I mean, those were all network based. So at InfoComm this year, obviously CYNAP has been a big part of your presence at InfoComm for the last few years. I assume that's going to play a central part in what you show at this year's show.
Yes, actually, it's really exciting. We have been showing or debuting that. We debuted it 4 years ago, and we've been showcasing it for the last 4 years. And it's really an exciting change because it's a new product category of all-in-one AV IT appliances. And it's different from a lot of the products we've seen before it, because usually, unless you bring something new to the show that's a brand new product, you don't win awards, nobody really cares. But this product is continually evolving via software. And that is a kind of a new idea, I think, in our industry, where you put something in and then it evolves with your organization over time. And so as your needs change, it changes. And that's the only way I think we could still be winning awards like we do with the same box. And it's funny to see people come to our booth and say, wait a minute, I saw this last year. Why am I seeing this again? It's like, well, you didn't see what it was, what it is now last year, because it's changed. It can do new things that are relevant and fresh and appropriate for the industry, you know?
And for people that mostly know you as the document camera company who invented that entire space, CYNAP's not a document camera. Tell them what it is so that they understand what's different about it, because it's not like anything else that people would know WolfVision for if they knew you. If they haven't been to InfoComm in the last 4 years and they expect to go see your VZ8 or something like that, what are they going to see when they see CYNAP?
You bring up an awesome point. Thank you. So, the truth is we were never a document camera company. We've always been a presentation company. It just so happened that when we invented presentation technology like we did 40 years ago, cameras was the thing. And it's persisted since then. I mean, there aren't a lot of technology in the industry that after 40 years are still relevant. But it just so happened that one of the most effective presentation tools available was their camera tech. But if you looked at what we've been doing over the years, we've been embedding switching and signal conversion and scaling and USB conversion and multi-image window processing and wireless presentation and recording. We've been doing all these functions for a long time. So it was kind of a logical progression for us to create, and based on our research, it made sense to create an all-in-one AV appliance, an AV IT appliance. And it's really, we feel, kind of a revolutionary leap in the industry, because what we're talking about is scaling an entire equipment rack full of switchers and matrix routers and recording devices and wireless devices and control systems. We're scaling all that down or streamlining it into a single box. And you bolt it under your conference table, or you bolt it into your lectern in the lecture hall. And this is your new AV system. So it's a complete AV system in a box. And it's different than even the all-in-one touchscreen industry that we've seen, where that concept has been embedding that technology into a touchscreen. Well, it's great. It really simplifies the management of that technology. However, touchscreens aren't always appropriate. Sometimes we need larger projection, the customer already has an LED video wall, or we need matrix routing. And so the all-in-one touchscreen has a place, but it doesn't fit in every space. And what we're finding is a more flexible appliance type approach that you can still connect to whatever displays you want, whatever sound systems you want if necessary, is really kind of meeting a unique need right now. And so we're excited about it. I mean, the CYNAP, it took us 4 years to kind of shake the moniker of just being a BYOD device. And finally, I think now that there's this new product category for all-in-one AV IT appliances, it seems like it's really hitting its stride and people understand what it is now, and the large projects are really taking off. So.
And you did create that category. So that kudos to you guys. And of course you can learn more about it at wolfvision.us. So what else? I mean, I'm assuming you're going to have a document camera there. You're going to have some new, probably a 4K, another 4K camera. Or are you going to go to 8K? What are you going to do?
That we've found that in terms of presentation, you can only get so many pixels out of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper or on physical object that you're placing. And if the object is big enough that you need 4.8K, you can't lift it onto the work surface. So we have realized that, resolution versus good color reproduction, as you know, can mean a lot. So for us, what we're focusing on with our camera products are 1080p 60 high def, really fantastic color quality cameras, but using up a really small footprint. So a 3.5-inch diameter footprint for lecterns. I mean, higher education has been pushing to maximize the real estate on the teacher's work surface. And so our new products are a new slimline design that a lot of universities are in love with. It takes up a tiny amount of space. When you swivel and pop the camera arm up, it automatically starts. So that's an exciting advancement. The other big exciting things we're doing, we've released the CYNAP Core platform, which is, from what we've heard, it's one of the most impressive wireless presentation devices in the industry. So this was designed to be what people thought the CYNAP was, where it's a product that you can use to enhance an existing system, but the wireless video that we're delivering is really off the charts. And it's the first product in the industry that we know of that lets you just wirelessly present from any device, and you don't need apps, and you don't need dongles, and you don't need software. We're just using the native mirroring protocols of those devices. So not only can you present from pretty much any device, and you don't have to download or install anything or do anything complicated to make that work, but the video that we're generating through that it's remarkable. And I mean, end users say, wow, I've never seen anything like that kind of a thing. Yeah.
And then one other thing I heard about was the vSolution Matrix. What is that? And will that be is this one of the things you're going to focus on at InfoComm?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been winning some Best of Show awards for actually all three of these products lately. But the vSolution Matrix is really an exciting transition. So we've created a networked AV solution that networks our CYNAP and CYNAP Core devices together into a video distribution system that leverages networked AV. And it's really unique in the industry. And in many ways, again, I use this word revolutionary, but we are pushing the boundaries of what networked AV has been doing in the past. For one, it's one of the first products that doesn't need dedicated encoders and decoders. So we're actually routing and simultaneously transcoding video and back and forth between our CYNAP devices natively in the boxes. So we're using streaming that's embedded in our devices. And so for an active learning classroom or for a courtroom, the cost basis of designing a system around this platform is just, it's game changing, because when you start cutting out encoders and decoders from your system designs and all the presets and the programming and the macros and the configuration that goes into it, you could take a project that used to take days and literally it could take you a couple hours, and it's getting kind of crazy. But so from that standpoint, from a cost level, from an ease of installation, this is really kind of game changing. But then we're pushing the boundaries in other ways with this technology. Go ahead.
I'm listening. Yeah.
So some things that I've never seen before, and you know my history with networked AV and SVSI and all that stuff. We're doing things like decoding video streams as overlays. So students in an active learning classroom are working on their local display, and then the teacher can choose to start decoding a video stream to their workstation, and it kind of blocks the students out from doing what they were doing. Now they have to look at what the teacher's presenting, but it's just an overlay. And as soon as the teacher stops that video stream, it goes right back to their local content. That's pretty neat. I mean, normally you have to switch streams to show something. The fact that we're embedding streams on top of content, the ability to tap a button and see live preview with low latency of all the video happening around the whole classroom, huge. The ability to just drag and drop video signals around the room by connecting dots with your finger. Mm-hmm. We're even doing some things like remote file viewing over IP. I've never even seen this before, but basically we're allowing the workstations to view files that are housed remotely. They're viewing the file. So we're not actually transferring documents, they're remotely viewing it. So there are a lot of really, really cutting edge things that we're doing with this new platform that are pushing the boundaries of what network AV has done in the past. And I think a lot of people have been really surprised when they see it. In many ways, I think the words brilliantly simple kind of strike people. They go, wow, this is really simple. I didn't know it could be that simple, you know?
Well, I always enjoy going by the WolfVision booth because you always have a interesting line of products, and you're also very focused on video quality, which is, I'm kind of a snob when it comes to that. Of course, you can see all the stuff they have at wolfvision.us. booth, North Hall 1506. Michael, thanks for joining me today. And of course, I wish you best of luck at the show.
Hey, Gary, thank you so much. We appreciate what you do, and we look forward to seeing you at the show.
We'll see you there next week. And of course, if you're watching this or listening to this after the show, you can just go over to ravepubs.com/InfoComm2018 because we will have shot individual videos on everything that Michael and I just talked about in their booth. So you'll be able to see all these products in action by just typing in WolfVision, or even you probably just type in Wolf in the video search window and you'll find those videos. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Thanks.